Good morning, phone call Friday. Today we are trying to talk to an old friend. Oldie, but a goodie. That's what we like to call him. We met in college. We've been semi-friends ever since, meaning we started off slow and now we're friends. We're talking to Brian.
Steve Dayton.
Good morning. What's going on?
Hey, buddy. Not much. Just drinking some coffee.
Did I wake you up early for this, or do you usually get up this early?
These days I wake up very early. I slept in all the way to 7 o'clock.
Oh my goodness.
Which for me, as you know, I'm a classic night owl. It's very early, so. I work at 6 o'clock Monday through Thursday, and every other day of the week I can't help but sleep in, or wake up pretty early, earlier than everybody else.
So today you have off?
Yes, I do.
Nice.
3-day weekends, baby.
I like it. So the first thing I want to ask you about is, can you tell me why we start playing sticky chairs?
I don't remember where it was. Maybe it was at my apartment.
Yeah, it was at your place.
Okay, I think there was Jello shots involved.
It's the sticky part of it.
No, I don't remember any other details other than that. If I remember right, I think it was basically musical chairs, except there's a bunch of us having just taken Jello shots, so inebriated and falling over, and probably some stickiness got onto the chairs.
And we coined it sticky chairs. I just remember it being a lot of fun, and I don't know why musical chairs got so outrageous quickly. Yeah,
I think those classic parties that we had were basically just roughhousing, right? It was us in our 20s and just being kids. The parents were away. Let's get all the chairs out. Let's knock stuff over. It was a great time.
Now that's funny that you say that, because it reminded me of the time we had a wrestling match at your other apartment with I think I wrestled Mark and I wrestled Carly.
Yes, I remember that. It was very loud. I remember we lived on the second floor. Our neighbors downstairs were, I forget if they came up and questioned what we were doing, because we were just throwing each other into the floor.
Oh gosh. All right, so as somebody who worked at Blockbuster for a while, did you watch last Blockbuster, and what were your thoughts?
Yeah, I did. Just maybe a week ago or something like that, finally. I liked it. I liked it for sure. I was most interested in the first half, where they were talking about the nostalgic Blockbuster feel and just the Blockbuster smell and all that stuff, and showing pictures of the plastic VHS tapes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The last Blockbuster stuff with the manager and the family was interesting, but that wasn't my Blockbuster, so it was a little less interesting to me, Do
you care if it still exists, or are you whatever, you're not gonna go visit it anytime soon?
If I was out that way, I would definitely visit it for sure.
Right.
No question. But I'm not gonna make a special trip out there. I'm glad that it exists. I worked at Blockbuster for 12 years, and that was a time, I got to see the fall of the empire, kind of.
Yeah.
So for a couple of years, there was I wouldn't say embarrassing to work at the video store, but it was not looked kindly upon necessarily by people as a respectable job.
Right.
So it's cool that now there's kind of this nostalgia thing coming back, and I can feel yes, I was there. I got to experience all that, and I remember the good things about it. It really was a great job. Just talking about movies all day, and You know, me being the person behind the counter, knowing everything about the movies. Like, I got to be the cool guy. You know, who doesn't like to talk about movies and just, you know, get a good recommendation? So it was a great job, and a lot of great friends I still have from that job.
Do you think that whole relationship of going in and looking at a bunch of movies or talking to somebody, does that exist anywhere anymore, or is that gone?
I think it does not exist in the same way. Certainly not for movies. You know, the closest thing is got to be, you know, maybe Reddit or some chat rooms and things like that. But it's a lot faster. It's a little less personal, I think. I think the thing that's lost is you know, you get to know the person that works at your video store. I would get to know these customers that I see regularly, so we'd have a relationship. I would remember that person that liked Reservoir Dogs last time, and they, you know, gave me their feedback on it. So then this time I just saw a new movie and I could say, hey, you really got to watch this. So that personal relationship is missing. It probably still exists somewhere because we're all still human and still social, of course, right?
Most of us are human.
Most of us.
Except for the robots.
Yeah, the robots have taken a little of the fun out of it, I think.
You know, I don't know why this just popped in my head, but I don't know if you've been on Netflix for a while, but they have a whole new thing called What to Watch or something like that. And you click it and it suggests new things to watch off of your viewing habits.
Yeah, I'm not totally sold on that feature of different services yet. The same thing with Spotify and everything. Only because I feel like personally my interests are a little broader than what I've most recently watched on TV. So it's even for like a whole genre of movies I haven't watched in 10 years, but I really like, it doesn't even recognize that, you know?
Right.
So, I feel like I would have to go through Netflix and like watch 5 minutes of everything I have good feelings for it to really get the algorithm correct for me. And even then it probably wouldn't have, you know, the right movies for me. Plus Netflix, I think, is doing more of their own, what is it called? Their own products right now, you know?
Right.
So, yeah, I really love a good classic movie, good old movie. So they're just never going to be able to deliver, you know, a Hitchcock movie or whatever. It's always going to be Netflix presents
right.
Murder Knife, you know. So,
Murder Knife, that does sound good.
I mean, maybe I'd watch a little bit of that, but.
And if the algorithm does recommend something you don't like, it's not like you can go in there and throw milk duds at it.
No, not at all. Well, you can, but it's your TV, so.
Oh, good stuff. All right, so what's going on for the weekend?
Well, my fiance and I are going to go to buy some marigolds for my mom.
Ooh.
Take them over to her house. We did not buy them last week for Mother's Day because of the freezing nights. We didn't want to buy her plants and then have them freeze right away. So go over there and plant those today. So that'll be fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It'll be good times. All right, I got to run to work, but thanks for taking my call.
It's great to talk to you, Steve. I hope we can do this again sometime.
All right, sounds good. Bye, Brian.
All right, take care.
Oh, Brian. I miss all these people. Why do we do phone calls? Why don't we just do a come ride? Why don't we take a road trip? Hey, there we go. There's an idea. All right, guys. Happy Friday. Oh, it's not even blocked off anymore. Ridiculous. All right. We'll see you next weekend. Week.